Well, we have an announcement about the future of the KVJ Show. I know some people have had some speculations about what's been going on, and this has been something that has been in the works now for quite some time. As, we try to figure out what goes on because, look, we've been in this market for 27 years now together as a show. And let me just tell you that the landscape is so radically different today than what it was when we started in 1999. What we do on a daily basis is radically different. Our task lists and what we target and how we connect with the audience, it's crazy, honestly. I mean, the show that we did then, we can't even legally do now.
It's true.
Breaking the law.
It's really, how things have changed. And then the competition that is out there today, too, with podcasts and local influencers and everything else that is going on. So, we're doing everything we can to try to still deliver the best content on so many different platforms now and try to really stay ahead of the game. And so there was a lot of things that we had to really take into consideration when it came to, all right, when we talk about this show, where are we going? Like, where is this going to end up? What are we going to do? We're going to keep fighting the good fight. And so we've had ongoing discussions with our company, Hubbard, and we have decided that we're going to be doing something that we have never done before in our career. Typically, when we decide to make a commitment as a show, we'll do 3 years and be like, okay, let's just see where we are. I don't know. And look, I think our audience knows that we have been in situations with other companies that really didn't favor us and didn't favor the quality of the show.
But also know, we will leave a bitch. We will walk away from a bad situation and go start something new and take a chance.
Yeah, no, we have, because look, and that was a company that they weren't really helping KVJ grow. And
No.
We didn't feel like we were fully servicing the audience the way that we should.
Well, we were working without a contract, and the people locally were awesome, our managers, our bosses, but the people nationally didn't care about getting us a contract, and they were like, leave or stay, we don't care.
We weren't one of the big national brands, and so we were big time an afterthought. And we felt like not only was it a disservice to the show, but it was also a disservice to our audience because we weren't able to compete and give the same kind of quality programming that some of the bigger shows were.
We even thought about changing our name to Afterthought.
Yeah. It's really about what we were. And then we went to another company and they tried to radically change the show and what it was. And that wasn't part of the original agreement on that. We just said, we cannot be the kind of show that you want us to be. This isn't the kind of fit. When you bring in KVJ, you've got to let KVJ be KVJ.
They changed their mind about what they wanted because they changed their entire management team. Yeah. And then the new team came in and they were like, yeah, we want more music and Hispanic. And we looked at each other like, uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Look, we've been through some battles together.
We have. No. And look, honestly, I think it's those battle scars that really do ultimately bring you closer together as a family. And
it does.
It's been good for us because we've been through a lot of trials. And even here at 97.9 WRMF, this is where we ideally wanted to be because this is a powerful juggernaut of a radio station with a huge signal that we're able to talk to people in Miami and Fort Lauderdale and still get up into the Treasure Coast, even down to the Keys. And we said, boy, that is the station we need to be on. But even this radio station has gone through different courses of management. And some of those with the ownerships have been challenging because we had a company that was actually taking equipment away from us and putting it in other markets, and things started to break, and that was affecting the quality. And we said, hey, look, we love being on this signal, but this is going to be tough to continue here with where it's going. And then we were bought by Hubbard Radio, and they came in and they said, we looked under the hood and we had no idea how much they had stripped the place. And slowly but surely, they have been building it up. And if you don't know anything about Hubbard Radio, they are family owned, and they've been doing media for over 100 years now. And I remember looking at their core commitments that they started with over 100 years ago. It was on the wall when they had newspapers and TV stations. And it was about getting quality people, giving them quality equipment, and letting them fully service the community. And that really stood out to me. I said, that's all KVJ wants to be.
I mean, quality equipment. That's Kevin's like buzzword.
You got to have it today. You really do, to be fully competitive. And there's a lot of really good content out there. We know. And that's why we're so thankful that we get your time and attention whenever we do, because we know you've got a lot of options out there. And that's why we don't take it for granted, your time and attention. And we want to deliver every single time
Amen.
that KVJ is together. So we decided to do something that we have never before done in our career, and we have decided to commit with a company for 5 years. KVJ will be a part of Hubbard Media That Connects for the next 5 years. We are not going anywhere at all. We will be here until 2031.
That's right. Everyone had so many different ideas of what was going on.
It's the longest, biggest deal we've ever done.
We've never signed a 5-year deal. That's a long deal in radio.
And the reason why we are doing that is because I fully trust in Hubbard, and I think Hubbard fully trusts in us. I've never been with a company where I felt this comfortable and this sure, and the alignment is absolutely perfect. Their commitment to quality, they gave us the best equipment. It took a little while to get that equipment to work correctly, but they were on top of it. And they said, no, we are going to make sure that this stuff works right. And they did. And that meant a lot to me to see them follow through on that.
Yeah, I'm not just saying this. They are without a doubt, bar none, my favorite company I've ever worked for in radio. It's not even close.
They really care about the employees. When they bought this company, they came in and they were like, wait a minute, there's certain people that work here that aren't making enough money. And they brought everybody, even the lowest paid people, up to the bare minimum that they would allow people to make. People in this building got raises. Yeah. The hardworking, behind the scenes, lowest paid people were brought up to a level that was allowable by Hubbard because they were operating at a level that was below what Hubbard's standards were. That is rare that you see a company make a move like that in these days and times.
What they understand is that when they connect with their employees and they have a good relationship, their employees can then have a good relationship with the community. And if that middle part is not right, there is a disconnect between ownership and the community. And everything is in complete alignment to do everything that KVJ wants to do. They've shown us that they will take tons of money to market the show and the radio station. The cash contest that we do for local winners here in South Florida, it's unbelievable how they pay that out. And a lot of the other companies, it's a national contest. And
you're competing with every other state.
Yeah.
What we give away, you're only competing with local listeners.
I also love the Kevin Ralston's announcement yesterday on social media because it did come off almost a little somber, confused. Where's the future going? I got hit up so many times from people. I couldn't even tell them. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, man. And I wrote down some of the funnier theories out there, which I was cracking up. Even today, people are saying, oh my gosh, look how sad they look. The one was, they aren't talking to each other. They're mad at one another. The one I saw yesterday on social media, Kevin looks just so tired. He's retiring. He's over it.
I didn't realize after I posted, I did look tired.
You did.
You looked high.
You did. You looked high and tired.
I don't know why
you
I
were
was that
tired.
tired.
I thought you hit the tincture.
Yeah.
Like, my man looks like 420.
I was tired. Well, let me tell you, honestly, getting this across the finish line, it was a tiring process.
Don't show Hubbard that video. They'll be like, I don't know if he got 5 years in him.
Right. I looked at that yesterday. I'm like, I don't know if I got 5 years in me.
We had, is the Mexican queen pregnant? We had, is Bird getting married?
Whoa.
We had all kind of things. Bird's leaving. He's not happy. I'm like, what? I'm so happy.
So what really, to me, was what did it was just about a week or so ago, Hubbard announced that they were going to be changing the name of the company to Hubbard Media That Connects because they wanted to focus how they were really going to put a precedent in growing into podcasting and digital audio, social media, and things like that. And KVJ has been trying to grow in that space and have needed the help of a company behind us. And when they did that, I said, I think we have complete and total alignment. We're on the same pages. We want to grow in the same ways. They want to grow KVJ, and they want to do it in a way that is not going to affect the local audience in South Florida whatsoever. So KVJ can hopefully start becoming a brand outside of South Florida, but it's not going to cost anybody in South Florida, and you would never even know the difference.
I love that they too are recognizing it's not just radio, because they used to be Hubbard Radio, and now they've changed their name to Hubbard Media that Connects, and that is what we need to be. Available to any platform and to any kind of listener anywhere in the country that wants to connect to it. It's not just radio.
I was celebrating last night. My girlfriend Honeyface brought me over a Fudgy the Whale that said 5 more years on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really time to celebrate now. So it's nice that deal is done. We're going to have a lot more other things that we're going to be announcing as KVJ continues to take steps forward and doing more things. We're looking at doing more live shows, and we have some progress on that and doing a lot more things within the community as well. So we got a lot of big things going on, and we got a company that really believes in us and is going to make sure that this show continues to get better.
I've been wanting to do this since yesterday. 5 more years, 5 more years, 5 more years.
So we're very excited about this. We're very excited to be with Hubbard. We're very excited, most importantly, to continue to be able to do what we do for South Florida.